Everyone. Good morning and welcome back to Yoga for Wellness. My name is George Ethan Cox and this is Bentley. And I got an awesome class for you this morning. But before I get started, I will state that this is in partnership of Wilkes Recovery Revolution as well as Yoga with George Ethan. So make sure to check us out on Facebook if you have the time. We would love to hear more from you if you have any questions. And also take a second to like and comment below just so we can hear from you and just to hear any ideas that you have that you want to see going forward. Also, as far as future classes, we're going to continue virtually for now, but towards the end of March, maybe early April, once things get warm again, we'll be presenting in-person classes again every weekend. So stay tuned for details on those. If you have any questions about that, just let us know. And with that being said, get ready for class. What you're going to need today for our class, which is focusing on building better breath support, is going to be, of course, your mat. Wear something comfortable to move in. I suggest a pillow, but if you don't have one handy, maybe a block or book, something that you can kind of bolster your hips on for just a few minutes as we get started today. And of course, I do suggest a strap. If you don't have one handy, maybe a towel or a t-shirt that you don't mind using to hold your hands. I do suggest that as well. These are not required. They're just to supplement your practice so you can get the most out of it. Again, this is about breath work. This is about enhancing your relationship to your breath, as well as to help you feel a bit more comfortable with breathing in your day-to-day life. This will create new airways for you, so to speak. This will also help support you in positions that might seem a little difficult as you would normally without this practice. So I do recommend you coming back regularly to it so you can get the most out of your breath. So with that said, let's begin. I suggest you go ahead and get in a comfortable seat. And side note, if you do want music, you may want to turn that on now. I'm bringing my pillow underneath my hips so I can fully elongate my spine with my breath. Think nice and tall. We're just doing a cross-legged seat, nothing fancy. All right. Just take your time getting here. No need to rush. We're doing our first pranayama. This is going to be a combination of two different focuses. The name of this is the three-part breath, but we'll be utilizing Ujjayi in order to utilize this and get the most from it. We're going to take probably about 5 or more minutes just practicing using our breath. And it will not require any movement, just focusing in on your breath. First off, let's just take a normal deep breath in through the nose. Inhale together now. Think nice and tall, and just sigh everything out. All right, take a big breath in and feel the breath up starting at the very base of the abdomen. So feel that up first. Inhale. Now focus that in breath through the ribs here. Inhale again. And now top it off all the way to the top. And then let it all go. Find ease. That's the basic principle of it. Now I'm going to cue some time frames to try to do this, but the goal is to do this for about 6-second increments for your in-breath and out-breath. You can adjust as needed. If that's a bit too much for you, you can go in increments of 4 or even 2, whatever works best for you. But find a moment of stillness. Find yourself nice and grounded in your seat. Think nice and tall. And when you breathe in, you want to take the first 2, assuming we're doing 6 seconds, first 2 seconds in through your navel and the base of your abdomen. Next 2 seconds filling up the ribs, and then last 2 seconds the top of the ribs and the collarbone and chest. So let's give that a practice. So first, inhale through the abdomen, in the ribs, collarbone and chest. Pause. Slowly let it out through the collarbone. Find ease, the ribs, and then the belly. 3-part breath. See what I'm doing? We're trying to utilize our breath here to engage the core and engage where our ribs are in our chest to bring in more breath and also to include a bit more mindfulness of how we're breathing. And in doing so, we expand the lungs and we create more oxygen flow in the bloodstream. So let's try that again. So let's do it assuming a 6-second count, breathing in through the nose to the abdomen, the ribs, and the top of the rib cage, shoulders, and heart. Pause and release. Now let's incorporate Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is when you make the kind of shh sound in the back of your throat, where you constrict the throat just a hair, just so you can, so to get a cooling sensation as you exhale, as well as providing your mind kind of a calming effect. When you're working busy in the day-to-day life, it's important to kind of take a step back and just listening to the breath that is provided with Ujjayi really provides a setback example to just chill. So join me with that. And the best way to do Ujjayi is to take the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth right behind the 2 front teeth. Just resting the top of the tongue there and release the back of the throat or the back of the tongue down, making sound. So I like to think of it as an ocean waves, typically making that sound. So with your head, your chin parallel with the floor, think nice and tall. Let's include our 3-part breath. Breathe in. Ujjayi breath out through the nose. Now, I'm not going to cue the 3-part breath. I'm going to allow you the opportunity to do that yourself in breaking up that time period. So you start again with the abs, then you bring it to the low ribs, then the heart and collarbone. So breathe in, 3-part breath. And a good way to feel this is take one hand on the navel and the other hand on the heart and feeling it rise and fall. So you can do that if you want, or keep your hands on your knees. All right, let's all breathe. Let's just actually let it all out first. Empty, 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 and breathe in. Find expansion, pause, smooth exhale out, Ujjayi breath. Deep breath in through the nose. Ujjayi breath out. Find ease in the shoulders. Where you create space, notice softness with your exhale. Continue this a few more breaths. Nice and long inhale, 3-part breath. Exhale out. Soften the brow, letting go of your to-do list and the day so far, focusing only on your breath. Maybe you close your eyes as you continue. Let's breathe in. And exhale out. Finding ease in places, letting go of places that you might find that you're holding. A few more. Breathe in. And out. Last one, inhale in. And out. Gorgeous. So that's just one of many pranayama that one can practice. If you want to learn more, there's plenty of videos out there, or you can return to this one. But whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Think nice and tall. We're going to stay where we are. We're going to inhale nice and tall. We're doing some neck rolls. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, reach left ear to left shoulder. Create length in the right side of the neck, but maintaining a stationary body from the neck down. Exhale, chin to chest, and bring it to the right. Think up and over, but you want to reach your right ear to right shoulder. Pulling down with your elbows to enhance the stretch. Breathe into the neck. Exhale, chin to chest to the left. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Keeping your heart nice and lifted. If you need help with this, draw your thumb to sternum and lift your sternum to your thumb. Exhale, chin to chest, opposite side. Use your breath to move you. Always keep that in mind. Last one. Now notice that these stretches are to help create space. And just notice areas in your body as we breathe where you can create space using your inhales and places you can find ease with your exhales. Just keep that in the back of your mind while we practice today. All right, my friends, we're going to do some up and overs. Place your left fingertips to the left side of your body. Flip your right palm upward and go up and over with your inhale. Inhale in. Exhale, pull the thumb back and look up. Continue breathing in into the ribs. Draw the air downward. Create space. And exhale, rain it down. Inhale, flip the left palm up and over. Exhale, pull the thumbs back, lift in the chest. Keep your sitting bones glued down. Breathe in, lengthen. And then exhale, rain it down. Inhale, raise both hands up to the sky. Nice, tall, deep stretch or big stretch here. Flip the palms forward and let it rain down in front of you. Walk your hands forward just a hair. Cross-legged fold. Breathe into the low back body now. And exhale. Inhale to walk it back up. Now we're going in for a twist. Inhale, reach both palms up. Exhale, let the right hand fall to left knee, left palm behind you. Think nice and tall. And exhale, draw that navel into the belly, in towards the spine, and draw and bring your twist to deepen. Nice and gentle twist here. We don't want to force it. Draw your gaze to beyond your left shoulder. Inhale, find length. Exhale, deepen the twist. Walk yourself back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your right palm behind you, left palm to right knee, and find your twist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, draw the navel into the spine and draw your gaze past your right shoulder. Inhale, find length, and lift, and exhale, deepen the twist. Walk yourself back to center. Let's take ourselves to all fours. Take your time getting here. We're not racing. We're just noticing how we move. We're moving with kindness in our bodies today. And what can you do with how you move on and off your mat to be a little bit more kind? First, let's frame our fingertips nice and wide, shoulders directly over the wrist, knees under the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, draw the navel in and up, pressing away from the mat, arching our shoulders. Do a couple more cat-cows at your pace, using your inhale to look forward and drop the belly. Exhale, round it through. Last one, cow pose. And exhale, cat. Awesome. So we're going to do some knee circles. We're going to press into all 10 fingertips in the tops of the left foot and kick the right foot up. We're going to bring our right knee over into a hike here and then back towards the ground in a circle. So draw your navel in nice and neutral and do 5 of these, making knee circles here. And this repetitive motion brings in a bit more fluidity in the joints. Also, it warms up the body, creating a faster heartbeat. That's what warm-ups are about. Last one. And as you kick up, we're going to reverse. Bring your knee to chest, open into a hike, and around. 5, 4. Got this. Press firmly into the fingertips to alleviate the wrist. 3, 2, last one, and 1. Draw the knee in towards the chest, kick it all the way out, and then release it down to the ground. You can shake your wrist off if you need to here, and then we'll switch. Claw into the fingertips. We're going to kick up the left knee this time, or left foot. Bring it around to a hike. Make circles 5 times. Nice and big. Use your knee to draw the circles here. 3. Keep your abs engaged. Breathe. 1. And release. We're going to do the other side, or the other rotation. Draw your knee into the chest, around to the hike, and around and back. Again, this might seem uncomfortable if you're not used to this sensation. Just press into all 10 fingertips. I did that last time. And the top of the back foot to give yourself support. And with practice, it gets gradually a bit easier. Notice we're also working the glutes. Last one, draw the knee in, extend, and release it down. Now, we're going to bring our knees as wide as the yoga mat, toes to touch, walking your hips back, stretching back into extended child's pose. Reach your palms forward and release. Breathe into the shoulder blades. Stretching the fascia of the back body. Do 2 more breaths here. Again, notice the space you're creating with your in-breath and find softness with your exhale. Last one. And exhale. Claw into the fingertips. Use your torso to guide you forward. Guide pressing your heart forward, and we're going to move into surprise up dog. Breathe in, and then exhale, moving back into extended child's pose. We're going to do 3 of these. Dynamic movement. Inhale, forward, revolving the chest open, looking up, up dog. Exhale, extended child's pose. Last one. Inhale, open the chest, look forward. And exhale, extended child's pose. Very nice. Bring yourself back to all fours. And from here, we're going to bring our bring our right foot up, draw the knee into the chest, and plant the foot in between the palms for a low lunge. From there, we're going to pivot the back foot 1/4 turn counterclockwise, so to your right. And then we're going to walk our palms to the left side. Straighten the right leg so your toes are pressing against the ground here, and your left palm is directly to your left. From here, we're going to draw a bow and arrow and reach up Big breath, big stretch. Then exhale, arms reaches beyond the crown of the head for one big long stretch from right fingers to right toes. Pull the thumbs back, draw the abs in, big breath in and out. Find softness. Find areas of expansion. Inhale. Keep a nice long line from crown to tailbone. And exhale, rain the right fingertips down. Walk it back to the front. Bend the front knee and then bring it back. Other side, kick up the left foot now. And then draw the knee into the chest and plant it in between the palms. Pivot the back toes this time clockwise a quarter turn. So to your left, walk your hands to your right. Plant the right palm to the right of your knee. And then draw a bow and straighten your left leg. Draw a bow and arrow, reaching your left hand up high. Inhale. One long line from right hand to left. And then exhale. Extend the left arm beyond your crown for a long stretch from left toes to left fingertips. Pressing firmly into all 10 fingertips on the right hand. Nice long stretch here. Breathe in. And then exhale, find softness. Relax the shoulders. Last one, inhale in. Exhale, rain the fingertips down and walk it back to your starting position. Unpivot that back foot or back leg. Bring your left foot back. And that was a surprise gate pose side angle. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves into our downward facing dog, curling our toes under. We're going to peel our hips up towards the sky and go ahead and give your dog a walk. So we're going to straighten one leg, reaching that heel to the floor and bending the opposite knee. Breathe. Go back and forth at your pace. Pressing into all 10 fingertips, all 10 knuckles to alleviate the wrist. Inhale, look forward, draw in the left knee, plant the foot next to the thumb, and drop that back leg. Option to keep the back toes curled under or the top of the foot flat on the mat. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. And then exhale, rain it down. Plant the right palm. Inhale, reach the left leg up high for a twist, or left arm up high. Does say left leg? We don't want to lift it up high this way. Keep your heart nice and open. Release. Walk the hips back. Straighten that left leg. Left toes reach towards the forehead. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release the head down to knee. Breathe into the low back body. Keep a gentle bend at the knee if you need. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. And then roll through that front heel as you walk your torso forward with your hands. Plant the palms, bring your back foot or front foot back. Lower all the way to your belly. Reach your elbows in towards one another. Press into your palms. Inhale, look forward, cobra. And exhale, release. Press up to all fours. And we'll meet in down dog. Awesome. Inhale, look forward. Bring your right foot this time in between the palms and drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the palms forward, up and back. And exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, look up. And exhale, rain the fingertips down. Plant the left palm. Inhale, reach the right hand up high. And then exhale, rain the right foot down. Walking your hips back now. Straighten the right toes towards your face. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release the head and heart to the leg. Into that front, breathe. Notice any tightness. Breathe into those spaces. And then exhale and find softness. And walk it forward. This time we're going to curl the back toes under and lift that back knee and hippity hop that back foot up to meet the front. Forward fold. From here, get nice and loose. We're going to sway gently side to side. Maybe grab hold of opposite elbow. Maybe you shake your head yes. Maybe you do a no shape. Take 1 or 2 breaths here, finding complete and total ease of the head and neck. Release any tension. From here, use your fingertips to glide up your legs up to the thighs here as we inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your elbows in together like grasshopper legs to straighten the back. Nice long neck. Exhale, fold. Now take your time getting here. We're going to roll it all the way up. As you inhale, feel each and every vertebrae stack along top of one another. And place your hands at your side. Notice how you feel as we stand in Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Gorgeous. We're going to inhale, reach the hands up high. Exhale, swan dive, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then from here, we're going to bend our knees like we're going to sit in a chair. Surprise chair pose. Go ahead and inhale, reach the arms beyond your fingers. Look forward, pulling those thumbs up. 3, 2, 1, fold. Exhale it all out. Inhale, actual halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, bring back your one foot and the other, lower all the way to your belly, and inhale to cobra. Exhale, release. Press up to all fours, and we will meet again in downward facing dog. Inhale, option to slide the right leg up high. Exhale, draw the right knee to nose and look forward and plant the foot in between the palms. All right, from here, we want to squeeze our legs in towards an imaginary line. We're going to inhale, look forward, opening the heart space. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Press firmly into the front heel and the front toe mounds, which is right behind the big toe and pinky toe. Inhale, reach the arms forward, up and back, high lunge. From here, and if this is too intense for you, you can lower down to low lunge. From here, interlace the fingertips, point the index fingers up like steeple, like we're making a steeple. Inhale and think up and over, nice and easy, to the right. Getting a nice long stretch, feeling it from the left hip flexor up to our left armpit. Inhale back to center, squeezing those abs. Nice and tall. Exhale to the left. This is where our point of center really comes into play. Inhale to center. Exhale, rain it down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your front foot back. Lower all the way down to cobra or chaturanga to up dog. And exhale, release. Press up to all fours, and we will meet in downward dog. This time we're going to lift our left foot up high. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose. Look forward and plant the foot in between the palms. Feet nice and parallel, squeezing into an imaginary line. Inhale, draw your heart forward and up. Look forward, pressing into that front heel. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, up and back. High lunge. This time, when we do our interlacing of fingers, we do the opposite thumb on top this time. So this will feel a little funky. Squeeze our legs into that imaginary line, front knee over front ankle. Inhale, up and over to the left. Maybe bumping that right hip out just a hair. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, up and over to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, look up. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows to open the chest and swim your arms behind you into airplane arms and gaze forward. Maybe you tilt your heart forward like you're looking into a pool of water. And then place your hands down. Step or hop that back foot up to meet the front and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Reach the hands way up high. And exhale, hands to heart. From here, heel toe your feet together, really together. You really want to zip up through the line of the legs, up to the pelvis. And exhale, relax your shoulders. Take a few breaths here. Find your footing. Inhale, reach our hands up high. Exhale, sit back into a seat. Nice and easy here. From here, we're going to bring our hands back to our heart. And we have the option to draw our navel in. You could stay here, but we can also go into a twist. Try to take your right elbow and hook it to the left of your left knee, bringing your heart space to meet at your left thumbs, or meet at your thumbs here. Breathe into the belly. Remember, breathe into those tight spaces. Find softness. See if you can't stack the palms, the elbows. Awesome. Back to center, and then switch to the right side. Breathe. Breathe into the shoulders. Breathe into the abdomen. Squeeze those legs together. Last inhale. And exhale. Back to center. Reach the palms up. And then exhale, fold. Awesome. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Plant the palms, lower to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. And we will walk our hips back to child's pose for 3 breaths. Or you can go into down dog. Options yours. Breathe into those tight spaces, creating space and softness, utilizing your lungs here. All right, let's meet in down dog. Okay, my friends, inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, look forward, and plant the foot in between the palms. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, up and back. And then exhale, bend the elbows at 90 degrees and open the heart. Bring your hands now to your heart center, bending into that front knee, our right heels lift, our back heels lifted. We're going to do that same position where we did with the chair pose, but this time with a lunge. We're going to hook our right elbows over to the left knee. Just doing this for a few seconds, but you got this. Breathe deep. Press firm. On and reach up. Squeeze those legs together. And this time we're going to step that back foot up to meet the front. Nice tall Tadasana. And then exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Bring back one foot and another. Lower to cobra or chaturanga to up dog. And then we'll meet in down dog. Bring your right foot up this time, and then draw the knee in towards the chest, look forward, and plant the foot in between the palms. Squeeze those legs together. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, up and back. Exhale, bring your elbows to goalpost arms, opening the chest. And since we didn't do it on the right side this time, we're going to bring our arms into airplanes and look forward like we're peering into a pool of water. Breathe. Inhale, reach the hands up high again. Exhale, palms together. Hook the left elbow to right knee this time. And it's okay if you feel wobbly here, your legs are working. Your heart's beating, you're alive. Utilize your Ujjayi breath to find calm here. And if this is too much, just think of a high twist instead, just placing your left palm down and going for your twist. But if you want, you can hook that elbow and place your palm on top of one another. Awesome. And from here, we're going to plant the palms, bring the front foot back, and lower all the way down to our bellies. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, release. Alrighty, my friends. From here, we're going to walk our palms all the way back to meet our feet. Inhale, halfway lift your version. And exhale, release. Inhale to roll it all the way up. And we're going to meet in the middle of our mats. Take a moment and first into Tadasana just to bring your hands to your sides and notice how you feel. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. We're feeling alive today. We're appreciating our breath for carrying us from moment to moment. And to help us find strength and to help us expand and soften as we need. Awesome. All right, my friends, bring your feet wider than hip width apart, maybe by like a footstep each. We're going to bring our feet facing our right side, pivot the right foot completely to the right, the left foot just a hair. And we're going to keep our knees straight. So from here, we're going to bring our right palm, well, you can bring it several places. We're just going in for a revolved triangle pose. You can bring your hand to a block or onto the shin and open the left hand up wide. And remember to kind of cock that right hip. Breathe here. And look up. Imagine an angel pulling on your left hand and pressing firmly into that front foot to lift your torso back. We're going to pivot those toes back to center and then left toes to the left side, right toes kind of inward. Cock the left hip and dive forward. Left hand either to left shin, floor, or block. And reach the right hand up high, opening the chest, breathing here. Getting a nice leg stretch. Full body experience. Now here we're imagining an angel pulling our right hand up, pressing firmly into the front foot, bring ourselves back to center. And then we heel toe our feet together, bring our hands to our hearts. In gratitude, closing our eyes, just taking stock of, again, how we feel, giving gratitude for the present moment. Great. Now we're going to meet in a seated position. But first, actually, strike that. We're going to bring our feet just hip width apart, toes angled outward, Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees out. We're lowering down to yogi squat. Now you can bring your hands down to support you. You can pivot a little back and forth just to play with it. If you need support here, you can use a block to sit on. That's all you. Hi, Bentley. He's like, what you doing? The yogi squat. Had a microphone malfunction. We're going to breathe into our hips here. Maybe you take this opportunity to bring your palms together to open the hips and find that opposition. So elbows against the knees, knees against the elbows, stretching the fascia of our pelvis, breathing into those tight spaces. Find what works for you. And when you're ready, bless you. When you're ready, we're going to release and we're going to find ourselves in staff pose. Bless you. Extending our legs out long, we're going to inhale, reach up. Watch out, buddy. Reach up and exhale, fold forward. Belly cascades over the thighs. Maybe your hands reach your feet. Maybe it just reaches the shins or even just to your thighs. That's cool. Breathe into the lower back body, keeping your toes also engaged. Breathe deep. Now it's time to cool down a little bit. Kind of find some ease. Again, breathing into those tight spaces that we are talking about and truly letting go, finding a place to find ease. I'm going to hold this pose for a little bit longer. I'm going to do 5 more breaths. So stick with it, keeping your toes active. If your knees bend gently, that's okay. This isn't so much as finding the space or finding the perfect pose as it is experiencing the sensations, noticing the softness that you're creating space with your breath. Find places that you can find expansion here. Breath is a powerful tool that is used from the moment you were born all the way through your life. If we practice expanding on it, we can utilize that tool to bring more into our lives. It can help relinquish stress. It can help find ease in your day. It can help just calm the nervous system. On your next in breath, use your hands to walk yourself back up, nice and tall torso. And take your right leg, place the foot to the outer edge of the left leg, right by the knee, and hook your left arm around the right knee. Place your right palm behind you. Think nice and tall as we go into a twist. Bring your gaze to the right. Stay here. This is another good thing about practicing breath work is it's really good for the organ and for the internal organs' health. Deep breathing practice can massage the internal organs. It can help better digestion. Even if it's small motions, small movements, even if it's just breathing, it with practice, it can cause astronomical improvements, and it promotes healing. And this twist that we've been practicing today, also think of it as floss for the spine. All right, let's switch. Unravel the legs, and we'll swap left leg over to the right. Wrap your right arm around the left knee, nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Breathe deep. Nice softness in the eyes. Find ease even in your face. Tend to hold places in our face like our brow, our tongue, our jaw. A couple more breaths here. And again, we're avoiding from like forcing the twist. So we want it to ease into it. So if you feel like you're cranking into it, try to ease off a bit. And unravel. All right. From here, we're going to go into bridge pose. So scoot forward, grab hold of the knees, and then place your feet close to your bum as possible. Plant your palms, and then we're going to inhale, roll the hips up. Like imagine your tailbone reaching towards your knees here to kind of stretch and lengthen the low back. Breathe in. And as you exhale, roll it down nice and easy. Feel each vertebrae as you roll down the spine. Now we're going to hold it a little longer. We're going to inhale, reach the tailbone towards our knees, engage the glutes, pressing into our mats to lift. Reaching our chest to our chin. And our chin up towards the sky, just a hair. Breathe. You got this. Next inhale. And then exhale again, rolling it down through the spine. Got one more here. Press into the surface of the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Maybe you snuggle the shoulders in and under the heart space. Inhale in, exhale, release. Gorgeous. From here, bring your feet as wide as the yoga mat, arms nice and open, and fold the knees over to the left and look to the right. Switch sides. We're going to roll the knees over to the right, look to the left. We're going to do this a couple times on each side. So nice and easy, fluid motion here. Just kind of getting a little glute massage, a little full body twisting action with a gentle care of how we move. Should feel really nice. And on our next time that we look to the right and our knees are to the left, pause here and hold. Breathe here. Notice if there's anything you can let go while holding this pose. Something you may be holding, something that you might don't need right now to hold on to. Use your breath. Use your exhale to release and surrender to the present moment. Now we switch sides and hold. Bring your gaze to the left, your knees facing towards the right. And back to center. Alrighty. So for a few moments, I invite you to bring your feet together and knees fall apart. Nice and easy. And place your palms onto your belly. Now this is just bringing us back to breath awareness. Just breathing into the belly, noticing the rise and fall of the breath as we breathe in and out. So just take a few moments here, maybe close your eyes and be present with your breath. And surrender to stillness for the present moment. Finding ease with each exhale. See if you can't elongate your inhales and exhales. And when your mind wanders, come back to the breath. All right. Take your hands and guide your knees back together. And bring your knees in towards the chest. Opportunity to make some light circles one direction. To give a little back massage and another. Draw your knees in towards your armpits here. Activate the toes, and you can use your peace fingers to wrap and find a bind around the big toe for not extended child's pose, I'm sorry, for happy baby. Maybe you kick one foot up at a time, or maybe you can utilize both. Opening up the hips here, breathing into the belly nice and deep. Extending your tailbone to reach towards the opposite short edge of the mat. Opportunity here to do a little yogi freestyle. If this isn't your jam right here, there's so many other things you could do. If you needed some more core practice, you can go into boat pose. You could, if you wanted an inversion, you can go into plow pose. If you wanted something more meditative, you can have yourself in supine butterfly. So many different options. So do what works for you. Get what you want to out of this practice. This is your yoga practice at the end of the day. And then bring it all down to the mat, extending the legs out long, bringing your palms at your sides. Maybe you take your pillow and place it underneath your head or even below or underneath your knees for support. Take a few moments to close your eyes and surrender to stillness in the present moment. And just be, letting each breath carry you in between each and every moment. Being present with the body, allowing the nutrients of today's practice to really sink in. Let everything go. Just be present with yourself here, noticing parts of the body from your toes to the crown of your head. You could do a body scan. You could just focus on the breath. The choice is yours. We'll take a few more breaths here, and then we'll conclude. Let's bring our awareness back into the space and begin wiggling our fingers and our toes. Maybe we find a gentle sway of the head side to side. We draw our knees up, placing our feet flat on the mat, and then folding over to one side and pressing up to meet in a nice comfortable seat. We conclude our yoga practice by gratitude, bringing our palms together at our heart center. We bow to ourselves, to each other, and gratitude for showing up, which is the hardest part of any yoga class, and thanking ourselves for taking the time to practice. So we conclude and we bow and say the sacred yoga term, Namaste. Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you guys for joining me in for another awesome practice. You can look forward to another great video next Saturday at 11 a.m. So I look forward to hearing from you guys again. And if you have any questions or comments, let us know. You can check us out on our Facebook web pages. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. That was good, wasn't it, buddy?